court's in session. The court's in session now. Here come the judge. Here come the judge.
Here come the judge.
All right. Welcome to the 2012 press conference of the RMFFL. I am your commissioner, Frank Reba Jr., and I just wanted to take this time out to bring up the important subject of roster cuts or team cuts for next year. Now, I know a lot of people are saying, oh, am I in? Am I out? I know the pressure is intense, but hey, you know what? We're gonna get through this. All right, without further ado, we're just gonna go right into it. First one, no big shock, but Noob Nuts, he's the champ. He won. I know you guys don't like him, but hey, we gotta have him back next year. And you know why? Because he said he would have the sequin trophy on top of his wedding cake. So, there we go. All right, next one in. My brother from another mother, Scrotal Chutney, Scott Markowitz. Scotty's a good dude. He's my second in charge, a right-hand man, so he's in. Next one in, me. Of course, Paterno's hall monitors. I'm the commissioner. Of course, I have to be in. Next one, no shock. Rebalicious made it in, basically because the commissioner doesn't want to sleep on the couch. He has a very bad back, so she is in. Love you, honey. Next one. Okay, this is our first cut. No surprise here. Spike this. David Jarvis. Sorry, brother, but you're out. What you did was a travesty, brother. I warned you that this was going to happen. The boards let me know that you are going to be serving a 1-year suspension, by the way, for roster dumping. And just to let everyone else know out there, that will not be tolerated. All right. So spike this, you're out. Next one. Tuna tasters. I know, the guy cries and whines a lot on the page, but he was the one that brought up about the roster dumping. He was the first one that brought it up to me, to my attention, and kind of stuck up for the league. We like that in our owners. So Ted Riegling, you are in. Next one. Another one in the whole Jarvis Gate situation that kind of got screwed a little bit. Because of the roster dumping, he might have, well, let's just say he probably did miss the playoffs. But who's my bitch? Nice name. Bill Berth, you are in. All right, let's go. Keep this thing rolling. Next one, Marmalade brother. I gotta have him in. My 3 sons. Very suave gentleman. And he's a pretty decent bowler. Plus he buys beer on Thursdays, so that always helps. Note to any other teams that get ejected in future, beer is always a good thing to have in your corner. Next one, no surprise here, leaders and best. You made it in, brother. Gary Feld from Michigan. Now I know you are a Michigander, and there was a lot of people that didn't want me to have you back, Buckeye fans, but my wife is a Michigan fan, and you should thank her. All right. Next one on the cut list, this is number two. Sorry, brother, but Tim Haywood, you, sir, are out. For one thing, the team name, Steelers 2012. Right then and there. Sorry, brother, you're gone. No Steelers allowed anymore. So, I love you. I sub for your team, but you're out, number 2. Plus, you were one of the newbies also, by the way. This one's a good one. Quagmire Skanks, you, sir, are in. Not only is that a great name, but I don't know how many people know this, but this is actually PBA legend Charlie Tapp. And, going back from like 70s, 80s, multiple tour winner. And plus, he's got the best damn porn stash in the business. Now that Parker Bones shaved off his. So, there you go. Quags, you are in. Next one. Oh, this was tough. I didn't want to do it. Multiple scoregasms. You, sir, made it in. Made it in. You went from worst to first. Almost first, sorry. Worst to almost first. So, for that matter, you are in. Next one. Sandusky's Daycare. Now, I know, he kind of benefited from the whole Jarvis Gate thing and probably squeaked through the playoffs because of it, but not a bad guy. Kind of a pain in the ass here and there, but he's been there from the beginning. We like Johnny. So John Bilek, you made it through. Now, the next one on the list. This is going to be a big shock. This is going to be number 3 cut, number 30 out of the 4. You went 10-6. This was by no means an easy decision, but Scotty came up with the reason why I kind of agree with him. You didn't really participate much on the website, brother. You got to get on the page, man. You got to let us know you're out there. You're kind of like a non-entity, if you will. So Hall Pass, you are out. Sorry to say. Maybe next year. We'll see. Okay. Love you. Now, the last two. The last two. Of course, you guys know who you are. Fouts Out and Rectal Nuts. You guys tied for the worst record. Worst record for 4-12. Not very good. Not very good. Oh, I'm sorry. 4-11. So 15 weeks? 4-10. Maybe, I don't know what it is, but you guys were the worst. Anyway, Fouts, you're my brother. I love you, man. Rectal Nuts, you're awesome, Mikey. But you know what? You had the first pick. You had the first pick in the draft, brother. And you finished dead last. That's not a very good thing to have, man. Just letting you know. So for that reason, oh, who do I pick? Who do I pick? This is hard. You guys gripping yet? I know I am. Stephen Fouts, you are in, sir. Rectal Nuts, sorry, you're the 4th and final cut. Like I said, I hate to do that to any of the teams that have been cut. Love y'all. Love y'all. Like you're my own family. But right now, Scotty and I are trying to see what we're going to do for next year. Next year, we're going to go to the top 12. But the following years after that, I don't know. We're trying to figure out something, maybe 2 divisions or 2 leagues and have them merge somehow. I don't know, but we'll keep you posted in the future. Definitely we'll end up doing a vote on that. Right now, we're going to be taking some questions for the media. Okay, sir, you?
What's the entry fee going to be next year, and who all gets paid?
Yeah, we've mulled it about, and I think we're going to go to $20 for next year. That'll be the entry fee. As far as the payouts and stuff, we're not really sure on that yet. But that's going to be up to a league vote once we get the top 12, which we did. But we will try to get that all worked out. Okay, next one.
There was a big scandal with Dave Jarvis this year. What will you do to prevent it, and did your being new to the job affect this at all?
Yeah, David Jarvis, he contacted me and said what he was going to do, actually. And I told him, I was like, Dave, you're going to be under some heavy fire if you do that. But at the time, I had no idea how to stop him or what to do after that. Me being green, it's only my 2nd year. I didn't know you can actually go back in and throw players back in. So after the second time he did it, I figured it out and I threw his roster back. So hey, he's got a very hefty penalty for doing that. So we took care of it, and hopefully it will not happen again in the future. Next one.
There's quite the buzz with the league. What will your plan be going forward to include more teams?
Yeah, we have a lot of people interested in joining for next year. I know several people like Tony Campana, Brett Van Dyke, Johnny Hilt. Johnny Hilt was another one. They are all on the waiting list. So if anybody of the top 12 that I just mentioned right here, if they want to like drop out for some reason, $20 too much for you, you live too far away, like the Michiganders, whatever, just let me know. They'll roll right in, or I'll put these people that I cut, maybe the people that cut should get first dibs, but we'll work on that. We'll work on it as it comes. But all right, I see there's no more hands up. So if that's all there is, peace, take care, and here's 2013. We'll contact you when the draft comes up. All right, later. Bye. No more questions. No more questions. No.